right, well, I'm back with another gap puzzle today, but today it's a little bit different. I'm just doing one gap puzzle, which will probably be a quick video, hopefully, because it is a gap puzzle. The people behind the gap puzzles that have been posting them every day announced a couple weeks back that they're going to start doing a supersized version on Saturday that will be a puzzle type that they've already covered. So I believe it's still supposed to be a gap puzzle, an approachable puzzle, but it'll be bigger, which makes it a little bit less approachable if you're new. But if you've already done the previous puzzle, then you should be able to handle this one. Is the idea, I believe. So today I am looking at the Supersized Cave by Tyrgannus, and it's quite supersized. You'll notice I am in a smaller area over here on the side. The puzzle over there is quite big, taking up a lot of the screen, so I had to kind of rearrange everything above me and the titles over there, and things might look a little different today, but I'm excited to do this. I do enjoy cave puzzles. I think they're a lot of fun. I've made quite a few of them. I've made some pretty big ones before, in fact. I mean, big is a relative term, of course. Yeah, so a quick recap on cave rules. I'll leave a link up above me over there in the corner, and also down in the description with the previous gap video where I did a cave puzzle. So if you haven't done cave before, maybe check that out first. But basically, we're shading a region that's a cave. We're going to have the walls around the cave. All of the cave cells need to be connected to each other. You can't have a separate area down here that's not connected. And all of the walls need to touch the edge of the grid, so you can't have another wall section inside the cave like this, because it would kind of be like a cave within a cave, I guess. So, and then the clues themselves are part of the cave and tell you how many cells, cave cells, are seen by that cell, including itself. So like this 3, you could do something like that. Be 3 cells. You could have 3 this way. You could do some sort of L-shaped thing here. With a bigger clue, you could do like a plus shape, like lots of things like that. But it has to see, this one would have to see 3, this one would have to see 9 somehow. So, and that is it. That's all the rules. So, yeah, link in the description as usual. I'm going to give it a try now, and we'll see how it goes. Let's reset the timer. All right, so, I mean, all of these 2s are going to help us because, I mean, we can do all of this immediately. And now these 7s are forced. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now the 6 has 6 already. Okay. We can do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can do all of this. This 2 is done here. This 2 is done. This 2 is done. I see a pattern here. This is a good thing to do in an approachable puzzle, is to kind of use an idea in several places, so that once somebody kind of figures that out, they can apply it multiple times. That's a good way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you have to do at least that. This 2 is done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Cool. This 2, that one's also done now. So we can do that. This 3 is finished. Okay, this black cell needs to connect to the edge of the grid somehow, so it's going to have to come up there. Now, I don't think we know yet which of these 2 is black. They could both be, but at least one of them has to be. This 3 is done. This black cell has to connect to the edge of the grid through there. Nope, not necessarily. It has to come over here, but it could come down, actually. In fact, it has to come down, because this is going to have to be green for the 7. Should have seen that. So the 9 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, needs to go at least one more. This is 6 already across here, so if it goes one more, those 7s are going to see 8. So you can't go over there. And so now the 7, okay, it goes that way. So there we go. And now this 7 is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. The 2 is done. And these greens have to connect to the other greens somehow, so they've got to come up that way. What about right here? Oh, yeah, these blacks have to get to the edge of the grid somehow, right there. And now this one's going to have to be green just to avoid our checkerboard problem there. And this is actually a good place to point out why the checkerboard is a problem. So if you look right here, this is what we're trying to avoid, this checkerboard pattern. The black's on one diagonal and the green's on the other diagonal. And it's a perfect example. So these blacks here touch the edge of the grid, right? This black section here is continuous, and so the greens can't go through this black section over here. But these blacks over here are going to have to touch the edge of the grid. They might wind around, you know, clear up and around, who knows. But somehow they have to touch the edge of the grid and be connected. So the green can't go through the black on that side either. So how is this green section ever going to touch the other green section if there's unbroken black sections on both sides of it? And that's why the checkerboard is a problem. So this has to be green. These blacks here, the only way they can get out is down over here. So this has to come up that way. Which we could have done that. The 8 was done anyway, so should have seen that. But 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one has to be, at least that one has to be. Okay, and this 8 can only get 7 horizontally, so it has to stick down. So now we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only need one more for the 10. But I'm not sure which direction it goes. This one has to be, these have to be that way, actually. Okay, what about the 7? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's got to go at least that. That's 6. So it, one more. Oh, these down here. Okay, yeah, the 11. 2. This can only have 6 at the bottom. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's got to go all the way up there. And it does have to have all of these, which means that 6 is done. The black's got to get to the edge of the grid. And now this 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so the 9 has 2, 4, 6, 7. Could have both up or, yeah, could have 2 up or 2 down. Oh, but this black has to get to the edge of the grid. So there we go. So these are going to have to be filled in. 8, 4, 5. Okay, so it's got 4 in the vertical direction, 1 more to the left. 6, 7 is the most it can get to the left, so it's going to have this one, and that's going to give it 8 already. So this is going to be black. Connect there. The 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It already has 7. There we go. And this one can't be black inside the green. It has to be another green. Complete. There we go. So that was the Supersized Cave. Just kind of a quick puzzle. That was a lot of fun. Very neat idea. Tyrgannus, as expected, did a great job telegraphing where we should go. You know, those 2s were a great place to, you know, for a GAPP puzzle, a puzzle that's intended to be approachable and for people who maybe have only ever done the one cave puzzle before. This is perfect because those 2s are a relatively easy place to see that, oh, we should start here. And it gets you a whole bunch of stuff because those 2s then force the 11 out and the 7 and the 7 and the 8. And you get a whole bunch of stuff already in the grid. So it kind of gives you a starting point. Because sometimes with these, especially these bigger puzzles, but it can kind of feel like I have no idea where I should even start. So kind of telegraphing a start like that that's fairly easy to see gets you going. And so that's perfect. All right. Very nice. I enjoyed that a lot. Let me know what you guys thought down below, what your time was. I had 5:28. I'm not sure what the, let's look at what the sloth was 5 minutes. Oh, so if I didn't take time to explain, I would have been a sloth there for sure. So, all right. Very cool. Let me know what you guys thought of that, and maybe I'll do some more of the bonus supersized puzzles in the future. All right. Hope you guys have a good Merry Christmas. It's almost Christmas time. I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.